Hello folks and welcome along again. Right, obviously streamed Monaco last night and tonight I'm just going to start battering through these because we need to start getting the season rolling over. So if you watched last night's stream, towards the end we started doing the practice at Azerbaijan. I completed it offline. And as you can see, we're not far away. We put a new front wing on both cars, so car parts knowledge is not quite 100% because obviously the drivers took a little bit of getting used to the car with the new front wing. But setup confidence is quite high in both cases, and we've got our full performance bonuses. So yeah, testing went okay. I think we managed to get ahead of. Let's have a look. Practice 3 was probably most representative. Yeah, we managed to get ahead of Sonoda in one of the Alpha Tauris, which is good. And we weren't far off. I mean, both drivers were pretty equal. Lance actually quicker than Sebastian it doesn't usually happen. But yeah, only a tenth off the back of Ricardo, and again, Norris, McLaren look like they're struggling as well. So again, it's not a massive jump. Only another tenth to Schumacher, and again, Zhou Guan Yu, Ocon 11th. Quite a gap to Hamilton, obviously, but that's 7, 6, 5, 4, 3 tenths up to 11th. So we're starting to knock on the door a little bit. Anyway, so let's fire into qualifying and see if we can get out of Q1. I don't expect to, but let's see if we can. So, soft car parts, let's make sure we're on the good parts. Right, yeah, I think we did all this last night. Yeah, I think all the parts are fine. In fact, we did it before practice, didn't we? So we know we're fine with car parts. Setup is, look at that, almost perfect, 97%. Bit oversteer, bit off on the oversteer balance, but not too bad. Lance, the same. How's his setup? Yeah, again, just the brake stability and cornering he's not optimal on, but yeah, again, pretty good setup. Soft tires are on, one flying lap. Let's go to qualifying, shall we? Let's try and, as I say, rapid fire through these.
Radio check, radio check.
We're using the fast forward.
1, 2, loud and clear.
Using the fast forward function to not make the races drag on too much. In fact, let's fast forward just now and wait for a couple of cars to come out on track. So here we are at the Baku Street Circuit. I'm kind of hoping for a bit more. Oh, nobody's coming out. I wonder where that is. There's Sonoda. We'll wait for Sonoda to get around a bit there and we will send our drivers out. I think as long as Sonoda doesn't get onto the back straight. Oh, somebody else coming out behind us there. Decent gap, so we'll get going. Alright, let's hope we can get a good clear lap in to start the session. And get a feel for where we are in pace. I don't think we're expecting rain, are we? Track? No, we're not expecting rain. Not expecting rain at all, so. Lance getting some heat into these tyres there. Let's just fast forward, and here's my two guys here, Vettel and Stroll. Russell, Albon's going to get in the way, isn't he? There he is. In fact, Stroll's got a Ferrari, but he's going to get by with the straight, which is not too bad. So yeah, Stroll's going to be okay-ish. Oh, is Sebastian going to get held up here by this car ahead? He's coming right into the twisty section as well, so I bet he is. Yeah, here we go. That's his lap ruined. I mean, do we keep him out or do we box him? I think we'd say we should box him because what is the point of keeping him out if he's blatantly being held up like that? We'll maybe keep him running anyway. It's not as if we're going to run out of tyres because we're not going to make it to Q3, so we've got plenty of tyres and we can do another 2 runs if we need to in this session. Looks like Stroll, is he going to catch? It should be okay actually to not catch the car, so Stroll's going to get a good lap in, I think. Sebastian's been a bit compromised, but yeah, there's nobody in front and they'll be flagged from this last corner. So, what have we got? Gasly in a 44.7, Hamilton half a second back, Sonoda 1.2 seconds off that, yeah, which is kind of what we saw in testing. So let's see where we stack up. Sebastian the first across the line. 2, 3, 44, 45, what was that, 46 something? A couple of tenths. He probably lost a couple of tenths behind that traffic, to be fair. Let's see what Lance does. Oof. Nah, it must have either Sebastian didn't get held up, or Lance's lap wasn't great. He's slightly faster, but not by a huge amount. Still a couple of tenths off Tsunoda. Right, let's zip them back into the pit lane. Stick some more fuel on them. Stick a fresh set of boots on. And wait for the session to unfold. Go for another set. Fast forward. So there's the time left in the session. Keep an eye on that to make sure we don't get caught out too much. We'll just do the 2 runs, it's so easily. Oh, what happened there? What's happened to Norris, Ocon and Zhou? They had very slow runs. I mean, presume that was traffic. I fully don't expect to be 14th and 15th at the end of the session, but you never know. Yeah, because Norris should be quicker than Ricciardo. There's no way. I don't think Ocon should be down there. So yeah, I think that was traffic related. So Ocon's currently on track, and so is Zhou. So presumably they came out of sync and hit some traffic. Interesting. Let's wait for the carnage to start as everyone pours onto the circuit. There they go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's forward that. Magnussen's in between us, but there's a good gap to everybody, so we should be fine. Ah, we made it across the line with 20 seconds to spare or so. Good stuff. Right, let's keep an eye on these sector times. Let's go on board with Sebastian Shelby for this final push lap. He is the driver at risk at the moment. Now he should improve because he's not going to get held up this time, unless somebody bins it. But it was the second sector I think he was held up in, wasn't it? So let's see what his first sector time it comes up as. It's green. Good. Oh, they're both green. Of course, Stroll's the first driver on track, isn't he? We should be on board with him. There's a checkered flag. Who's improved? So Albon is out. Ocon is obviously through, as we expected. Schumacher's done for the day. There's a McLaren, I'm not sure which one it is. It's Norris, and yeah, he's through as well, so let's put us both out. As we kind of expected, to be fair. How we're going to get on the second sector times. Looking for these to go green, guys. Yeah, it's a green from Stroll. So we are improving, but is it enough? And a green from Seb. Let's get across the line then. So far we're 16 and 17. I presume Zhou is going to pop up ahead of us when he crosses the line now. Yep, he does. So can we improve, or is it 17 and 18? 17th just didn't really improve much, did he? Sebastian. 17th and 18th, but they swapped round. What's that? A tenth off of Tsunoda. Yes, eliminated, I know. Right, let's get through this race. We have to be aware that there could be incidents in the race, because Baku, there was a lot of spins and testing, I noticed.
Race day has arrived and the time has come for these drivers to fight it out wheel to wheel.
Aston Martin did a good job during qualifying, and they're pretty much where everyone expected them to be on the grid.
At the back.
Now, it's up to them to defy expectations during the race itself. McLaren did a decent job during qualifying. This is a solid grid position, and it certainly has the potential to lead to good race results. A sunny day here with only a few clouds in the sky. If things stay this way, the weather shouldn't pose any challenges to the teams.
But for now though, let's get ready for all the action of the Azerbaijan Grand Prix.
Alright, so no weather to worry about. Clear skies, partly cloudy, but yeah, it's not expecting anything. Strategy, what are our boffins saying to it? So they're recommending medium hard or soft hard. The two-stop is looking faster. Tell me that the two-stop's faster. Interesting. But would you start on mediums for the two-stop? What about if we add strategy D? What if we start on the softs for a two-stop? Where could we get to? And then we could go hard, you see, and then we could opt into a medium if we needed to. Up the pace on both of those as well. We could probably up the pace in the soft, up the target pace. Can we take these earlier? Yeah, we can take these earlier and still get to the end. Oh no, not intermediate, it's the wrong one. So how does strategy D compare? It's 5 seconds faster. It's still okay. It's saying that starting in the medium's faster, but that might just be. I'd rather start in the soft, and then either stretch the hard to the end or switch to a medium. And I think getting in and getting onto the hard early is going to be, that'll give us flexibility for any safety cars and things early on. So we're going to go with that with Sebastian. Lance, do we go with the actually driver options, get them pushing from the word go? Do we go with a safer strategy? I'm still saying 2 stops the fastest way to go. Do I want to do that though? I mean, the game's telling me that's the fastest way. So if we edit this, and because it looks like we can use more tyre here. We can't really. Not entirely sure I want to start in the medium. But then, yeah, let's commit. Let's go for a 1 stop with Lance. See if we can get these hards to the end. We extend a little bit. Does that help the thing? Yeah, looking at the delta here, we're getting faster to extend, 4 seconds faster. So that's about the ideal for Lance on the 1 stop. So he's going to try and extend. Sebastian's going to go aggressive. Yeah, let's see. I think we'll go with that. Strategy D, strategy B. Oh, we need to make sure he's pushing as well, because I don't think the game likes you to push right from the start. It's when you tend to be able to sneak a position or two.
I don't want to tempt fate, but there are quite a few clouds overhead as we look at the lineup.
I thought there was going to be no risk from the weather.
And there's Sebastian Vettel. They're in the back half of the pack, so they'll need to work hard if they want a podium finish. There's Lance Stroll, down the grid. Slower than most yesterday, so today they'll be starting from the bottom half of the grid.
Oh, we really need to move up the grid.
Teams are ready to go.
Come on guys, let's see if we can do something here.
Here we go, with the Azerbaijan Grand Prix. And it's lights out, and away we go.
That's Sainz on pole, is it? Looks like it. Right, we're up 16th. Looks like, oh, look at Stroll through the middle. Oh, they're 3 wide. Don't take each other out, guys. Oh, we're still 3 wide. Oh, you don't want to be 3 wide through there. Oh, it's Carnick. I can't see a thing. Let's get on board with Sunday. There's the McLaren's at Ricardo. That's Stroll on our left-hand side.
That's it.
This is Ricardo on the inside. Oh, we're going to be struggling the braking zone here. Sonoda's dropped back, so both cars have gotten by him.
Looks like Aston Martin have just gained a race position.
Oh, these 2 guys are dicing with it side by side. I think, has Vettel claimed the high ground? I think so. Right, let's back off on the batteries and the fuel and the tyres.
Safe fuel, safe fuel.
Now that we've settled after the first few corners. Oh! I say settle, that's a dive bomb and a half.
Get back up.
Yeah, copy.
So how are we looking tyre wise? Right, so Sonoda was in the mediums, maybe that's why I didn't get such a good jump off the line. We've got Schumacher, Joe and Norris ahead on the mediums, Ricardo's like us on the softs. So we really need to be sticking with him, I think, in these early laps. Those medium runners could be vulnerable. Managed to save plenty of battery, that's fine. A bit down on fuel usage, but that should even out. Right, now are we looking for pace? Of course we won't know, we're only on lap 1. We're too eager to get into the strategy Strategy zone. Mind you, look at Leclerc's down to 84, 3 on his tyres, Bottas 84, a lot of the soft runners are on 80s, so actually we're not too bad in our 90% on the tyres. Some of the guys ahead are using a lot more tyre than us. Mind you, those are maybe tyres they carried over from qualifying. Our luxury of having so many sets of soft tyre available, since we only did Q1. Try and just keep the pressure on at the moment so we can catch, we can hook into the DRS when it starts. And ideally I'd like to break the DRS zone to Tsunoda, but he's 6/10 off the back of Lance. Oh, now it's 9/10, so it's a second, right? If we can break that DRS, that'd be ideal. And drop him off the back of the train. We don't want to be towing him along if we can help it. Looks like Sainz and Verstappen are away in front, are they? Two of them, Verstappen looks like the racier of the two at the moment. And Perez looks like he's got Leclerc for company as well. They're all in the mediums, are they? There's Leclerc on the soft. Yeah, Leclerc's on the soft. Look at the Gasly up there in 5th, wow. Tsunoda down in 18th. Oh, that's not ideal, is it? How are we doing? 1.1. Right, looks like we've broken the DRS gap before the end of the second lap, which is good. I think we should
DRS enabled.
we should back Stroll off a little bit because he is the one trying to extend his tyres.
Take it easy. Copy.
Now we've got DRS, that'll hopefully keep him in tow without pushing too much tyre. Vettel can afford to be a bit more aggressive because we're the strategy is to take him in early, but see how it plays out. Everyone's got DRS. So is Ricardo going to be able to make some moves here? And he's looking at it. Nah, he's not. It's that gaggle in front, so we're kind of here, and then yeah, Norris, and he's losing touch of Magnussen, but Norris is the first of the medium runners. So this is where the strategy will come into play, is that these guys will be a bit more vulnerable than us early on. Yeah, there's maybe no point in getting Sebastian to push his tyres too hard if we're just running in this. Let's see how he looks against Ricardo this time. I wonder if we should give him some overtake. Let's give him some overtake this lap. See if that'll make the difference in the DRS train. Not actually deploying any energy. When does the overtake kick in? It's not now. Ricardo's closer in front than we are. There's a second zone coming up out here, out of the next corner. Nah, he doesn't have the boost, does he? The battery's not making any difference, so we're back to neutral. We don't want to waste too much of that. Schumacher's defending a little bit, just dropping off the back of Gio. It's the problem here is that if we can't get by those that are, if Schumacher drops off the back and we lose the tow for them, we've lost that whole group. Now how's the tyre wear look? Well, Sebastian's still above target despite pushing, and Lance is on target and stuff. So we can, yeah, quite happy to leave their tyre settings there, leave them aggressive. You think we should fast forward a little bit and see how this pans out with the next few laps? So where are we? Schumacher's just about hanging into that DRS zone. Vettel's now dropping off, and Stroll. Oh, we're dropping back, aren't we? We're dropping back. Lance is dropping back. That's not good. Oh, I can't really push his tyre. I mean, we could swap him onto a two-stop. At the moment, his pace just isn't fast enough.
We can push more.
Yeah.
Let's deploy some energy as well and give him a little bit of.
Energy if you need it.
Okay.
We really need to get back onto this train in front. And it might be that we have to switch Lance to the two-stop as well. If his pace is just not going to be good enough in a one-stop. Ricardo now 8/10 down on Schumacher. He's in danger of losing it. Let's give Vettel some overtake again. See if we can do something to sneak by. Ricardo's going to be right at the tail end of the DRS from Schumacher. Got a good exit here. Lance back to neutral again, so don't want to waste his energy. He's right in the back of Sebastian actually. I think deploy might have been a better use than overtake. And deploy looked to give Lance a better boost than Sebastian got from overtake there, so maybe deploy is the way to go, not overtake, to try and pass people. Nah, he's not going to get him here, is he? We're too far back. Back to neutral again, boys. Right, so now we're back to where we should have been. How's the... You can take Stroll off again. We're still trying to eke these tyres out. It's getting pretty... There's a lot of movement in front, isn't there? Let's try and take it out to standard again, see if we can just ease those tyres a bit. Fast forward. Has he dropped off the DRS again? He has, hasn't he? Oh no, 3/10, 4/10. Oh, and they're fighting each other now, which is not good. Right, we're literally fighting each other now and slowing each other down. That's silly. Sorry guys, but don't fight teammate. Don't let your teammate pass, just don't fight him. This is silly. Slowing each other down.
Doing a good job, keep pushing.
And he's actually going to pass him, isn't he?
So we're happy to
Oh, no,
push
he's
the
not.
tyres. Hard ground, push the tyres.
Right, we're in the pit window so we can push these tyres. Push back up to them.
Use energy if you need.
Oh, actually, you need to start pushing a little bit as well. And then we can see if we can do some undercutting here.
We think we can lean on the tyres more.
Yeah, okay.
And some deploy as well. Let's catch
Use
up.
energy.
Okay.
So this 1.5 needs to come down. Because the next couple of laps we want to be right on them so that we can pit and try and undercut. And it's aggressive early strategy.
So we're happy to let these guys cool a bit.
Copy.
Nah, don't let them cool. Keep going. That's 0.9. You should be in DRS zone now. Oh, 1.9. Is he going to get DRS this lap? Yeah, he should be okay. Back to neutral. Stroll still needs it though. Verstappen's just taking the lead with the fastest lap. DRS going to open. Yep, good stuff. I needed that.
Drop back a bit.
Yeah, copy.
Actually, do we need them to drop back a bit? Not entirely sure we do. Now let's just keep attacking. These tyres are fine. We're well above our delta tyre usage. How's everyone else's tyres looking? 57. None of these guys will be stopping soon. I mean, Ricardo's still on 70% tyre, so he won't be thinking about stopping. Some of the guys up front might be though. We're not really concerned with that, are we? Sebastian's heavy on fuel, isn't he? Can't get this delta back up to the positive. Be good if we could save a little bit of energy. Maybe once we're past the DRS area, next couple of laps, probably takes. We can use the tyres. Save some battery a little bit. Once we're safely under DRS again. Well, Lance needs to save some battery. He's almost finished. Right, he's caught up with them as well. I should have noticed that earlier. That was my mistake. Push too hard. DRS open. Why is the DRS not open? Oh, we've dropped out of it. Ah. Let's use the harvest a little bit. Sebastian, you don't need to harvest, you need to push. .8. We're struggling here. Maybe it's our tyres. Maybe our tyres are. Maybe it's the tyres are. Oh no, the tyres look okay. Where's all the pace going? Enough charge from Lance probably. Might be neutral again. 1.6. We're a bit faster here, but not much. Next lap is our target lap, pit stop lap. We're not close enough to make that undercut really work, are we? Try pushing the fuel a bit more, see if we can.
You can stop, lift and coast.
See if we can do something.
Copy.
Let's fast forward. Optimal pit lap for Bissett, but do we want to pit him this lap? Yeah, he's dropping back and dropping back and dropping back. I think we pit him now.
Okay, suggest lift and coast.
Copy.
Okay, let's follow through with the strategy then. Let's get him in early.
Box.
Into the hards. Lance's pace looks reasonably good. His usage is pretty much on target, so I can help us. Don't worry about not finding your teammate. Those have been clearly our train. Alonso and Hamilton also in this lap, so we're not the first to pit, but we're right there.
Sebastian, pit lane.
Copy.
Right, yeah, nice.
Pit limiter, just a reminder on pit limiter.
Nice steady stop here, guys, and then we need to get out. And I think we're going to beat the Williams, are we? Might be. It's going to be close. I think the Williams is going to get us. Is he? Oh, it's going to be tight. Oh, we're on the inside. No, we didn't want to do that. Overtake. Go. Need to get that Williams. Immediately. Cannot be held up for a lap. Nice. Almost nice. Not by him yet. Is he by him? He's by him.
That's it.
Oof. Oh, Albon's still there. We should be in there. They've got the inside
Aston
line,
Martin
so we
with
should
a
be.
Great play there. They've moved up a place.
Oh, come on, Seb. Get the move done. Please get the move done. Yes, he's in front. Oof, that was important. Right, we need to push on now while we've got this clear track. and hope that nobody else stops for a while. So it's kind of a little bit in no man's land here, right? How are we doing for? He's a little bit down on his target tyre usage, but I can't afford to slow him down any. Or we're going to have Tsunoda breathing down our necks. Albon's just still going to be in DRS zone, isn't he? But Joe and Schumacher in. Well, that's going to be interesting there. I think they were too far ahead of us for the undercut to work here. And Albon's dropped out of DRS zone, I think, so we should be okay. Tsunoda in as well. So we definitely get Tsunoda, but I don't think we're going to get Schumacher or Joe because they were a couple of seconds up the road and the undercut's not that powerful.
Tsunoda is pitting this lap.
There they come out the pits in front, so okay, so we're not didn't get them, but I'm tempted to say they're closer than they were, slightly. They were on they were on mediums as well, weren't they? That's an early stop on the mediums. All on hards now. So that's where we need to keep an eye on the last lap times. What are we doing? Stroll was Tsunoda pitted, so if we don't pit Stroll soon, we're going to get undercut by Tsunoda. Which is not a big deal if Tsunoda's 2 stopping. That was an early pit stop for a 1 stop. So we just hang this out. Maybe we just need to commit to the 1 stop with Lance. Start using a bit more fuel as well. He's a bit better on fuel usage.
No saving required.
His old Lance. Young Lance, I should say. Not quite as heavy left-footed as Sebastian is. Let's just fast forward and see what happens here. So 153.3, Stroll at 153.1. A bunch of pit stops happening. So we're actually up in 7th now because everyone else is pitted. Good stuff. What's the gap behind? Let's get back to interval. Oh, Alonso's right on us. Not really racing Alonso though, are we? Almost be a good thing if Alonso got by us so that we could use his DRS to get going. So who hasn't pitted yet? Pits. Norris hasn't pitted. Did Ricardo? No, Vettel didn't get Ricardo either, and he got Schumacher as well. It's not really working out for Seb. The 2 stop isn't really working out. So is the 1 stop going to work out? Yeah, there's Ricardo way up there. So no, that's still a bit far back. Okay, so we're it's kind of a bit meh. At least we're running in P7. Let's ignore the fact that we haven't stopped yet. Again, I'm kind of thinking that if Alonso got by and we're able to hook into his DRS, that would rather help Lance's pace a little bit. I don't think there's any way of communicating that to him. But through the options the game gives you. Tyres getting a little warm. Oof! Defending quite aggressively there, aren't we? There he goes anyway. It shouldn't hold us up too much then, so hopefully... I mean, do we get... I don't think we get DRS in this zone, do we? I think Alonso gets a second helping. Or do we get it?
Alpine just
Oh, we get it,
advanced.
okay, that's good. But I don't really want to pass it back. I should have probably... I shouldn't have let him do that, eh? I don't want to take him off a push, but this is slowing everybody down. Let's go back to...
Yeah, take it easy.
Yeah.
Take it easy, don't pass him, you want to use his DRS.
This is good, come on.
Russell, he's still hanging back there. 22, so we're right on the limit with tyres. Maybe we get another lap out of them yet, so we'll maybe have to pit a lap early. No, we're going to drop back here, aren't we? We're going to be drop out of DRS as well. Yeah, that's 1 second. Well, let's just commit to it then, back on aggressive and
We're good to push.
keep using that fuel. A lap early, but we should make it to the end if we're a lap early. I'm still banking on a safety car at some point in this race as well, which will help our tyres. Like his tyres are worn, let's box him now. It's a last minute call, I don't know if we'll get it or not, but yeah, his tyres are
Box.
on the edge and we're losing a lot of time. Let's get him in.
After the box.
Yeah, he got the call. Good stuff, he's in. Just in time. So now it's a matter of seeing if we can get these hards to the end. There's bound to be a safety car at some point. It's Baku, there has to be a safety car. Where's it going to come out? Is it going to be undertaken by Tsunoda? Yes, just a no more I think. There goes Tsunoda. Again, we should have significantly newer tyres than Tsunoda. I'm going to take you down on fuel, Lance, because you're getting a bit...
Save fuel.
Okay.
I'll leave him, see if we can get past Tsunoda in the DRS. Did you get him? I think you got him. Yeah, you got him.
Looks like Aston Martin have just gained a race position.
Tsunoda getting back? Yeah, Tsunoda getting back. Oh, this is just going to end up in a...
Alpha Tauri gained a place. Aston Martin with a great play there. They've moved up a place.
Come on, you need to boost this gap. Let's deploy for a bit.
Energy if you need it.
You get out this 8/10ths. I don't know where the DRS detection point is, but we need to break that second because Tsunoda just keeps coming back. That's a second. 1.1. 1.0. So there's a wing going to open. Norris is in. Is that Norris's first stop? It's a late stop. He's going to drop down the order a bit, isn't he? Mind you, Vettel's 7 seconds. Nah, he's got out in front, isn't he? He did just get out in front of Sebastian. Okay, let's... Ah, so it's back in the DRS again. We just don't have the pace, it's so frustrating. Right, Lance, if you want to get your tyres to the end, you're going to have to start backing off. Sebastian, you're fine. Let's just zip it on, shall we? Pray for some kind
That's
of...
a position gained for Alpha Tauri.
Yeah, that's what's going to happen. Pray for some kind of safety car or something to spice things up. Otherwise it's going to be a long afternoon. Only lap 27. I suppose that's just over halfway. How's our tyre usage looking? Lance is on target, Sebastian's above target. Can we get Sebastian's tyres to the end? Should we maybe start trying for that? Yeah, let's try. Oops. Let's start trying to get Seb to the end in a one-stopper because I think that might be the way this race is going. Tsunoda's now catching them as well, though. So, yeah, we're going to be in trouble soon. Nah, too late. We're now in a 3-car fight. Tsunoda's got us both. Oh, it's all kinds of shenanigans going on there. Tsunoda's now past both of us. Oh. Yeah, we're not going to get Seb's tyres to the end, are we? I can't believe there's not been a safety car or any kind of incident.
Haas with an overtake there.
Looks like we've kind of... Schumacher stopped there or something, or why was he back with us? Well, maybe he did, he's got the fastest lap, so presumably pitted. I wasn't looking. I mean, let's just do something crazy and box Seb, shall we? For softs. Get him next lap.
Okay, box.
And just try and do something. Because at the moment it's just not going well. I'd say Sebastian can probably just give it absolute banzai to the end of the race now. Oh, we can push as well. And you got the fastest lap, great stuff. Oh well, we've snuck our fastest lap. Seconds behind Tsunoda now. I mean, how are we that slow all of a sudden? There was no safety car the whole race. Oh, come on, how mundane was that?
We're not okay on fuel.
Copy.
Yeah, you'll be fine, you're a lap down. Well, the two of them are battling across the line here.
Max Verstappen over the finish line and today's winner.
Oh, they're across the line. So Stroll did just get in front. I don't know why you're clapping, guys. That's not a good race. Right, let's keep going then. So, blah de blah de blah. Nothing happened. I really need to put some parts on this car. Yeah, race was disappointing. Yeah, it was pretty disappointing actually. We made some money at least. Spare chassis. We've got a new wind tunnel. Good stuff. This is all stuff that was going to help us move forward, I think. What have we got in emails? So we've got a chassis. Our wind tunnel's been completed. Fantastic. And yeah, it was a difficult race indeed. How is the board actually? What's the board confidence in me? Medium. Okay, and we're below target. Good stuff. Where are we in the standings? Oh, we dropped. That's because Haas got points. Okay, so we dropped down. So that was actually a complete disaster of a race. Fantastico. Cars. What have we got coming? So we've got an underbody in 10 days. Tell me the next race is in 4 days. Oh no. So we're not going to have new parts for the next race either. I think all our engineers are being used, yeah. So, but after the next race, presumably. So, what is the race after Canada? Pardon me. We've got Canada this weekend, and then nothing for a week. So, when it comes to Silverstone, the big upgrades are coming for Silverstone. Canada, we've just got to try and get through somehow. And then, yeah, Silverstone's going to be the one that we make a step forward. I promise. I don't think there's anything for me to do really, apart from Team Hub's not graded. Well, here we go. I'm not going to set any targets because I don't believe I can meet them. Right, I'll sign off from that very quick and reasonably mundane episode, and maybe the next one will be the same, but I'm determined to force through these until we start actually scoring points. Anyway, if you did actually bother watching that, thanks very much, and I'll see you in the next one. Cheers guys, see you next time.